Django REST update many-to-many by id. I'm novice in Python and Django REST, but I'm confused. What is the best way to update many-to-many relation in Django REST framework? I read the docs, this URL, by default, relational fields that target a many-to-many field with a through model specified are set to read only. If you explicitly specify a relational field pointing to a many-to-many field with a through model, be sure to set read underscore only to true. So if I have a code, this will return skills as list of objects, and I don't have a way to update them. As far as I understood, Django prefers work with objects versus objected when it comes to M2M. If I work with YE or Rails, I will work with through models. I would like to get skill underscore its field, that I could read and write, and I can do this for write operation. But I cannot make it return skill underscore its in field, and work for read and write operations.
A few things to note. First, you don't have an explicit through table in your example. Therefore you can skip that part. Second, you are trying to use nested serializers which are far more complex than what you're trying to achieve. You can simply read/write related id by using a primary key related field. Which should be able to read/write. Note that the mapping from JSON skill underscore ids to model skills is done by using the optional argument source.
I will try to bring some light in terms of design. In Django, if you specify the model for a many-to-many relation, then the relation field on the model becomes read-only. If you need to alter the associations, you do it directly on the through model, by deleting or registering new records. This means that you may need to use a completely different serializer for the through model, or to write custom update/create methods. There are some sets back with custom through model. Are you sure you're not good enough with the default implementation of many-to-many fields?
TL, Doctor. For a much simpler, one-liner solution for M2M, I sussed out a solution of the form. For a more complete example, I have included the following. Models.py. Serializers.py. Make sure some dummy service and country instances are created for testing. Then you can update an instance in a function like so. Update example. If you inspect the relevant tables, the updates are carried through including to the M2M bridging table. To extend this example, we could create an object instance in a very similar way.
I have dealt with this issue for quite some time, and I have found that the best way to solve the general problem of updating a many-to-many field is by working around it. In my case, there is a model called listing, and a user can make a subscription the other model to an instance of the listing model. The subscription works with a generic foreign key, and the listing imports the subscriptions of the users via many-to-many. Instead of making a put request to the listing model via API, I simply add the subscription instance to the write model in the post method of the API view of subscription. Here is my adjusted code. I hope this will help. It took me a while to figure this out.